Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the ultimate guide for Scum in 2024. And yes, my name is Luthais. I've got about 7,000 hours in Scum, and it's definitely a game that I love. I think it's the best survival game on the planet. And this series is dedicated to each and every person that has supported me or the channel or Scum. And yes, these videos are going to be short, concise, and to the point, like most of my community has asked for. And we are starting at a very, very fitting starting screen. Whenever you join a server in Scum, you are going to be introduced to this screen. So it's very, very important to read the warning that they give you every single time you start the game. It says, Scum is an early access game that is still being developed, which means that it will evolve while you are playing it. This is why you may experience errors, crashes, unfinished features, and lack of content in the course of the game. Please be patient and support its development by being part of our community. Thank you for your understanding. So this is a very, very important part of the game, guys. And the first part of this ultimate guide for Scum is basically going to be called the setup. And what I mean by the setup is how you get through these issues without losing your mind or without quitting the game. You are going to run into a lot of bugs. You are going to run into a lot of crashes, okay? And I want to help you through this process. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go and delete my saved game folder and start the game like anyone would if they played Scum for the first time, so that we can go through this journey together. So here we are at our desktop screen to our computer, okay? And to get to the saved game folder, which does solve quite a few problems, like if your controls isn't working like everyone says your controls should be working, or if something is just feels broken, this is a good step to start with so that you can start from default. So what you do is you go to your bar at the bottom of Windows, you type in percentage, okay? Just shift percentage, app data, okay? App data, percentage, enter. Then it's going to bring you to this folder over here, and you want to go to app data. So it's going to open the roaming section for you. You want to go to app data, and then you want to go to local, and then you want to go to Scum. Okay, and there's the saved game folder. So I'm going to delete this folder because it's got all the settings that I've had saved inside here, but I'm going to start the game like I'm new to Scum. Okay, so we're going to just click on the folder, shift delete. We can save this as, we can copy it, okay, guys, or we can cut it, okay, and we can go place it somewhere else in another folder. So I'm going to cut it, put it in another folder in case you guys don't want to lose the settings, but I don't really care. I'm just showing you guys a safe way now. You can shift delete, go into the game, or you can cut the folder, paste it in a place where it's safe, and then move on. So here we go. We are launching Scum now with the save folder deleted, okay? So any settings that was saved to me, my graphic settings, my keybinds, everything has been deleted. You can even go and delete the easy anti-cheat if you want to. But all of these steps will help you. And then I am going to copy and paste a list of other things you can do if you experience any problems in the game whatsoever, and those steps will help you as well. Okay, so in the comments down below, I will pin it at the top, different kinds of ways to solve it. Okay, so this is extremely loud. So we're going to go with survival tips. We're going to go with expert. So as you guys can see, that was insane. Okay, that was insanely loud. So I have to do all of these things all over again. And now I'm just going to give you guys a few tips. Of course, the sound was extremely strong. The UI volume, I'd put the UI volume to 20. Okay, that will help you quite a lot. We've got speakers here. This will take away the heartbeat in the game, mutes the in-game heartbeat sound. Okay. If you find that the heartbeat sound is a bit irritating, you can put it off, okay? But we're just gonna leave it on for immersion purposes. And yeah, the game sound is extremely hard now. So we're gonna put the music at 5, okay? And then we're gonna go apply, and then we're gonna go to game. This is these first settings. Nudity censorship, we're going to leave on. Pin censoring, I'm going to put that on because I'm going to be recording most of it. Show simple tooltips on hover. I'm going to keep that on. Show additional item info without hovering. The survival tip I put on expert. I can put it off, guys. Actually, you know what? I'll put it on beginner. But no, this is the ultimate guide. Okay, so we're going to keep it on expert. These are just going to be tips in games, but I'm going to give you guys all the tips that you need. Okay, so let's put that on off. Show announcement messages. Okay, show music player. Enable airplane assist. No. Enable names and tags. Show unofficial server warning. Show unofficial server warning. We've got to put that off. So chats, timestamps. And then aim down sight, we're going to leave on toggle. Now, this is usually where I have a major problem. This is all too fast for me, okay? So usually I put this to about 20. Okay, I put this to about around 20, all of them. And then after that, I'll fine tune them. But my DPI on my mouse is set to 800. A lot of people play at 600. Other PvPers play at 1400 DPI. But this is what I would set right from the start. And then you're going to play around with this in game. But we are going to play around with this as we're playing the game. Okay, so we're going to, that's fine. We go to video. These are the default settings. Okay, I'm going to change all of these FOVs to 80 because that's where I like playing. Okay, and then I'm going to leave the gamma where it is. Just going to leave the gamma where it is, but we're going to put all these FOVs at 80. Camera bobbing, we're going to keep that off. Virtual sync, I think I'm going to apply that. And then graphics. This is up to you guys, how you want to set it. Okay. I know how I'm gonna set up mine. Okay. But we'll look at that later. So the sound is fine. Controls, the big thing that I want you guys to look at with controls is we're going to modes. Okay. And then all I want you to do is change the camera change from enter. I want you to make it a side mouse button. Okay, I want you to make it a side mouse button, and the focus, I make it my side mouse button too. But that's completely up to you. Okay, now we're gonna apply. Hopefully all these settings are fine, and there we go. Okay, so nothing is really saved now, and now we have to go into the game. So let's just go into the game quickly. So we're going to go multiplayer. When you join if you want to play on any of my servers, guys, you're just going to type in the word Luthais. You're going to go refresh. It's going to give you all of my servers. And the only main rules that you have to remember is you have to make your Steam profile public before you join any of my servers. For at least 24 hours. Okay, so it doesn't matter what you want to hide about your Steam profile. For security reasons, I need you to make your Steam profile public for me for at least 24 hours until I've cleared you, because I clear accounts on a daily basis, and then you can go make anything private that you want to make private. But if you want to play on any of my servers, please just go to Steam and make all the settings public. And if you want any help with, if you need any help with that, please join the Discord first before you join any of my servers. Read the rules, and then, you know, ask anyone to help you how to make your profile public if you don't know how to do that. So we are going to join an official server, because the guide is going to have multiple purposes. The first purpose of the guide is to detect bugs that I'm going to report to the developers, because I want to help this game to be the best it can be before 1.0 comes out. So I'm going to be using this series as a bug report. And then if anything goes wrong in game, this is the last tip I want to give you guys about the setup. If anything goes wrong in game, like you climb out of a car and your camera is skewed, you can't find your body, and you know, something went wrong and you don't know how to fix it, please log out of the game and log back into the game. That will help you a lot. Even if your body disappears, even if your car disappears, okay? Just log out of the game, wait for the timer to run out. So wait the 60 seconds that you have to wait. Don't force log out. Log out normally, okay? And then when the server has taken your character out of the game, log back in, and it should fix. You should be able to see your body, or your car should pop up back into the game. But please remember to use the login and log out functions, okay? Again, I'm going to leave it down in the comments below, and I am going to join a local server. I'm gonna play on a South African server with people on it, to give you guys a vanilla experience, okay? Completely vanilla experience. I am going to look at the state of the game with vanilla settings. I am going to give bug reports with vanilla settings, okay, so that the settings don't stuff around with that. And for the first time, I'm going to be opening a South African server just for me and the people that I picked to play with me on the server, to test out PvP aspects of the game. But I am going to be playing on a South African server, so that my ping doesn't affect any bugs that I run into. Okay, so that I'm playing with really good ping, and anything and with vanilla settings, so anything I experience is definitely a problem, and I can record it, because I'm going to have my instant replay on permanently, and I will be making weekly bug reports. Every single week, I will make a compilation of all the bugs that I encountered. You know, even if it's just one bug. If it's no bug, you know, I'll just say no. I didn't really experience any bugs this week, okay? But I am going to be making weekly bug reports. If you guys have any other questions regarding the setup of your game, okay, this is a really good thing to do, to clear everything out, okay? Make sure the game is running like it's intended to run, because unfortunately Scum doesn't update your saved game folder for you. Okay, so deleting it every now and then when the game goes through various changes is a very, very good idea. But in any case, if you guys enjoyed this video and you're excited about the new Ultimate Guide for Scum in 2024, please press that like button. And if you've got any questions or anything that you're not sure about, leave it in the comments down below. Like I say, I will pin other steps that you can take if you ever experience a problem with Scum. And in the next part of this guide, we will be covering the build, doing a focused video on your character build and what you need to know. Cheers.